Hey guys, I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. You want to hit it with your Bailey? I think I'm live. If you are here coming in live, then please do say hello, 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 hello. You should be seeing me on the Living the Mystic Life page. I think we are live. And so I am going to with this messed up this messed up lighter. Is this what type of energy we about to be in tonight? Okay. That's not gonna be cool. But yeah. So we're gonna do is we're gonna hit our decks. Yeah, let's get cleansing real quick. So hey guys, welcome. So listen, if you're watching this live, this is new to us as we're doing this new channel. If you're watching replay, please do make sure you put your comments down there and say hey. We're attempting to get better at this, so y'all forgive us. My name is Tarot, I guess you could say on here, but I am one half of Living the Mystic Life. We do have another person, but again, so you guys know, we're 4 hours apart. So first of all, I'm gonna do what my daughter says: hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you know when we're going live. We are 4 hours apart. Sometimes we do joint videos. Sometimes we do videos where we're separate because I deal with more of the health and wellness, self-care, self-love, and my counterpart actually does more of the love and general readings and stuff like that, right? So I'm coming today because we are in a full moon in Aries. This channel is ran by Aries. Like, we are all team Aries. We're loving it, and we're like team Aries, like all day, every day. That fire sign, and we're going to that ram, right? So we are going to hopefully inform you and light your life up with information while you're joining Living the Mystic Life, right? And so today we want to come and talk because today is October 20th. Yes, we want to actually get a date stamp on that. October 20th, and today is actually a full moon in Aries. And before we get started, I am going to go through each sign, quickly do a quick read of what we need to be focusing on from this deck and stuff like that, and go from there and let her know I'm on YouTube. This is our moderator, the other person that's doing that. On the YouTube channel live. And so say if you're joining, make sure you say hey to us and while we get this stuff together, right? So while we're talking about that, I do want to talk to you guys about a couple of things about what this full moon is. This Aries full moon is also like if you have your farmer's almanac or you believe in watching your moon cycles and stuff like that. This is called the hunter's moon. And this is where the time, like this full moon in Aries is known during the time for hunter. What do hunters do? They gather their food, they hunt, and this is all about getting your food ready for the winter, right? So during this time, the ultimate thing that you'd be thinking about, how can you gather? What can you do? Aries are all about taking action and just taking action and doing, right? What can you do right now to make sure you're gathering things for the winter? What is the mindset you need to change? What is the mindset you need to have? Do you need to go in go mode and actually go out and get some things to change and have some energy to be able to get the things that you need to do, right? So some of the things that we can focus on and think about as you're doing this full moon. Some people are going to do a ritual. Some people are going to like just relax. If you're journaling, one of the main things you want to think about is to relax your mind. Aries is ruled by our brain, right? We're in our head all the time. And so during this full moon, a lot of things may be going on in your brain. And you just want to make sure that you are optimally using your mental health and focusing on your mental health, but also that you're taking the time to relax your mind to allow those things to come in for you. Another thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is to revolutionize your world. I just said it. This is during the time where it's like it's the hunter's moon, right? As you know, the Aries is the first one of the signs. We're going to make sure that you are, for some people, it's going to be that you need to do a new blueprint. And for some people, it's going to be that you need to actually just take charge and take action of the things that you need to be doing. So this is just general for everybody. And then I'll do the actual signs. But that is the whole concept of behind this full moon, is that you should be, either drafting a brand new blueprint, or for most people, it's going to be about, hey, it's time to go. We asked questions, we wrote it down and made it plain. We've got all the downloads we need to get. And so for some people, it's going to definitely be that energy. You feel like you should just be moving. You should be doing. Done is better than perfect. Burn off stress. You know, Aries, when this moon, we were known for being headstrong and all this kind of stuff and all that. So for one, make sure that you're not being like overly aggressive or overly, anxious is probably the best way to say that. Make sure that you're watching your triggers and stuff like that. But then, burn off the stress. This may be a good time to pick back up on some of those routines that you're doing for stress management, whether it be exercise, whether it's meditation, whether it's yoga, whether it's journaling. You may want to make sure that you're burning off stress. Another thing that you want to do is ask and you shall receive. Matthew 7:7 and 8 for those people who want a biblical reference. This is the energy of action and go, but there's a lot of times that a lot of people you'll see, hey, this person always manifesting what they and getting what they want. They living this abundant life is because they're asking the right thing at the right time, at the right place, at the right, like to the universe, right? And they're being more direct about it. This is the time where you're going to ask directly what you want. It's not like, I think I want a life where I make a lot of money and I'm wealthy. No, I want to make $5,000 a month. I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to be able to go on trips. I want to be able to get this stuff. Like, you need to ask specifically. This is the time where you're asking specifically and you're receiving and actually putting the intention out there for that, right? And being specific in your ask. Another one is promote yourself with pride. One thing about us Aries, we may be direct and blunt or whatever, but we're gonna, when it comes talking about what we know out here, we know it. And we're not debating it, we're not gonna argue with you, whatever. We know what's going on. So this energy is about shameless self-promotion. And I feel this within my own energy has been Aries, like, don't be shameful in yourself. This is a time about self-promotion, and it's about shameless self-promotion. Be loud, be bold, make sure you're being right, but this is the time to self-promote yourself and not wait for who's supporting you or not waiting for somebody else to share this or something for you or wait for somebody to post this. No, you do it. You promote yourself and don't be ashamed about doing it. It's not a matter of arrogance or ego. Promote yourself in the best light because you're the best person to do that, right? Another thing is, it's like, see red. Our color for Aries is red. I do notice that a lot of times when I'm seeing red or I wear red, it evokes a color like boldness in me, or I see like the fire and stuff like that. So in the chakra center, you know that the red symbolizes your root chakra. So make sure you're being stable and grounding, but pay attention to that color red that's going to be on and pop up the next couple of days, right? Burn it is another thing to do. You know that fire not only is like a purging thing, it destroys stuff, but it also cleanses, right? When you burn something, like I just burnt the sage at the beginning of the video, it burns the sage. It's on the sage. I'm trying to get some sage. It burned the bay leaf, but it also sent up smoke that I used to clear the decks. So fire can destroy, but it cleanses. And so for some people, you may need to burn it, burn some sage, burn some stuff, and it may be that you need to burn some stuff down as well. Okay, so those are just a couple quick tips about in general about different things you can do to gather things around and the spectrum of this Aries full moon. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So listen, I'm gonna be drinking my this is not a milkshake, this is kefir. If you have not been drinking kefir, get some kefir in your life. That's the wellness tip of the day from the wellness person. So we're gonna jump right on in. And the decks that we're using today is Angel Prayers and the Keepers of the Light. So we're gonna see what the ancestors and guides want to tell you guys as they're coming in. And of course, because it's the Aries full moon, but because we know the Aries rule over here at Living Mystic Life. So Kefir, Kefir. Kefir is it's actually a milk. It tastes like a milky yogurt, and you can get it plain, you can get it in strawberry, you can get it in blueberry. Make sure you check out the Ashe Wellness page, living the make sure you guys are subscribing and hitting the bell and all that on this page, but check out our Living the Wellness Life, and I'm going to be talking about that as more because it's good for gut health, along with like kombucha and kimchi and miso soup and all these other good things. Kefir is another one that's actually made with milk, different types of milk, but it's the way that it's fermented in with kefir grain. So Kefir is kefir. You can buy it in your local stores, already made. That's what I did. I was trying to be slick, even though my teacher in my food and culture class challenged me to make it, but I did it a cheap way. So Aries, we are using the Angel Prayers deck. And we're going to see what comes up for the Aries. So, get a message for you guys. Pull one card real quick for you guys. And what do we have for our Aries here? And like always, this fire sign, you saw me dipping because all the cards want to jump up. So, the miracle of nature. So the angel prayer for this one is a miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. I just say I was saying this as far as like the stress part, right? Burning stress. For us as Aries, because this is an Aries full moon, we're gonna be the ones who's like, oh, you expect us to be lit on fire, but you may be someone who needs to actually go back and connect with nature because we're usually the ones that are moving and taking action. We're the people who we'll do it and then we'll think about it later, right? Or we'll talk about it later. And so since we're action people, during this time where everybody else is in action, it may be more difficult for you to take action. So that coming up and saying that you need to, connect with nature, it is definitely something to pay attention. For us, it may not be that you need to take action and do a whole bunch of action. This may be the time where you feel tired, where you feel drained, where you feel stressed, where you feel stressed out, or you feel like the action is not moving because this is when everybody else will be doing it. But we do that all the time. We're known for being action takers and risk takers and saying, oh, done is better than perfect. I'll do it better the next time, right? Or, I don't need to be hearing this information, or I'm going to do this, or we're going to go do what we want to do anyway. So during this time, we may not have to be taking action so much. Go connect with nature. Go take your socks off and your shoes off and go outside. And I don't know how cold it is in most places, but go outside and ground yourself, right? Go outside. These cars trying to jump up, but go outside and ground yourself. Go out, go outside and hug a tree. Be a tree hugger. Connect with nature. Go out there and if you live by the beach, go out there and connect with go outside and go to the beach, right? So definitely this could be the time for us to be able to do that and connect in that way. So that makes perfect sense for someone like me because I'm not doing it. So next we have Taurus. And Taurus, you guys are getting the Keeper of the Light. I love this because this is Ascended Masters and somebody got something just told me to use this deck. So I'm using whatever deck you tell me to come to use for you sign out of those two. So what do you have for Taurus here tonight? Let me shuffle. Taurus and y'all in this energy. You guys have a lot of things going on in your head and there's a lot of stuff going on. That's the general feeling I feel is like a lot of things are clumped together. Like I'm trying to figure it out because you have so many ideas. So let's see. You guys have for Taurus is today. Taurus, you have Joan of Arc, voice of truth, right? Stand for strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I was just saying that with the whole, like, it's a lot of stuff cluttered together and stuff is in your head. You need to say what you need to say. That's just say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. I mean, if you haven't noticed on our channel, we sing and we get into it, right? But that's the song that's popping up for me. Is say what you need to say. It's something that you need to say, and it could be that you need to be talking. What I say about self-promotion for this full moon, it could be you need to say that you the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the bomb. What's that song? You're the shit. You're the bomb. It's a song. I mean, I know how it's yeah. The guy's talking about the girl, but you listen to some songs where you talk about you the shit and you the bomb, and you gonna go out there and talk about it. Say what you need to say. If that means you need to cuss, cuss them out. That was for somebody. Somebody else was like, cuss them out. But if that's you, then it's a whole bunch of things that you need to be saying. Like you need to be saying. It could be personal. It could be something that you need to be saying to yourself. I get this feeling that some of you guys, your self-talk, the word that's coming to mind is self-talk. Your self-talk is off, and therefore if your self-talk is off, you will never speak the truth. Somebody, if your self-talk is off, you will never speak the truth. Okay, that was for somebody. Yeah, these are quick readings, so we're gonna go on, catch along. Who's up next? I think our Gemini. Well, Geminis. What do we have for the Geminis? When I closed my eyes, all I saw was two sides of the spectrum, right? I saw the moon, like a white moon and a black moon. I just closed my eyes. So y'all know Geminis be having these, and I can't talk about it because my rising is my rising sign is Gemini, so I'm fire. What is it, Earth, something like that? So I'm a Gemini in my rising, so I can't say nothing. But Yeah, I saw the black moon and a white moon. So somebody's in a yin and yang situation. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Go from there. So what we got for these Geminis today? We got a yin, giving that. So spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel, I think it says his name. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Of course, this won't let me be great. I don't know why my daughter's knocking on my door. She needs to go to her sister's room. But the spiritual gifts, and I think that's what I was saying. Like the whole, and it's funny because look at the like in the middle is like he has something on like each hand, right? God darn, it was black and white in my vision, but in each palm he has something, the light, and then the light is being channeled to the center. It's being pulled to the center and from the center, right? And so there's during this time, you guys have some gifts, and they're spiritual gifts, but it's the work of your hands. Like I was drawn to his hands. The work of your hands is what's important, right? You using your hands, and there's gifts in your hands. Just for some Geminis, for some particular group, because it's a general read, but there's gifts in your hands, and there's power in your hands, and you using your gifts is coming from that. So somebody out there is a healer and they're not paying attention to it because look, that power was coming from the hands. Somebody out there could be an architect or something, and there's power in your hands. You ain't paying attention. And these cards got shoved all the way down in there. But yeah, like some the power of your hands, your spiritual gifts, and don't forget that your gifts will make room for you, right? And so just keep that in mind when you're doing it. It's something that you're not doing. And it could be something small to you, or it's something insignificant that is going to make a huge impact, and is waiting for you to be able to do that. So next, y'all make sure I don't forget no signs, because y'all know how I am with this memory. Next sign is Cancer. Y'all, I need just to log in with me right now because we be having our own little sentiments about certain signs. But Cancer. Yeah, so let's see where I'm sending masters of message for you. Like I just get this emotion. Like the thing when I was about to say my crybabies, but I was like, nah, I don't want to say crybabies, but you guys are like, it's an emotional state. It's an emotional thing right now. In a general feeling for me when I say Cancer, it's like ooh, like emotions and emotions make you cry sometimes, make you fall, and somebody ought to fall in love. You scared to fall in love? Like I'm just calling it how I be coming up. Somebody, that might be for somebody, emotions make you cry sometimes. If y'all scared to fall in love, that was meant for somebody. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got with these cancers. Y'all know we just be listen, intuitive. Like the messages come forward and they resonate with people, and we just keep it there. We like that's one thing about living in the midst of like we're not trying to like look for signs and clues that's not there. We listen because we are like siblings on this channel. I think our ancestors and guides, or some of y'all ancestors and guides, come from a message, and we just say what need to be said and leave it at that. We're not trying to prove it or say, hey, I need to prove this to you or whatever. It's just, it is what it is. And the message resonates for you. It may not be today or tomorrow, but we just tell you what comes up, okay? So this one is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. And for some reason, I don't feel like this abundance is money. And I want people to like, and that's one thing we talk about on the other channels as well. But even when we'll start doing our wealth days where we use a wealth card deck or oracle deck or whatever. But abundance is not necessarily money. And it was funny when I was like, emotions make you cry. Sometimes you're scared to fall in love, and they say your support is coming, like your support system and infinite abundance. I feel like some of you guys, as far as cancers, like your abundance and your next level of happiness, of joy, of wealth, generational things being broken and you building things together is tied into you holding back. You like your emotions is what about this and what about that, or because the last person, or it could be this, it could be that your emotions, and you're stuck in this process of doing it. And it's like, stop doing that. Stop allowing yourself to do be held up by those, because the abundance is waiting for you there. It's all about something tied into your emotions that says, I can't do this, or I'm not worthy of this, or he can't be this, or she can't be this, or like your emotion, cancers get into their head. Like get out of your head, because infinite abundance and support that you're thinking, like you think some people don't support you, you think that some people are not there for you. They are there for you. You just have to open up and let those emotions stop being the stumbling block for you. Stop letting that be the reason why you're not doing something. It's like, don't let your why be your why not. That's y'all message. Leos. My moon is in Leo, so I guess I should be paying attention to this because, you know, talking about full moons and stuff. You know, I'm Aries, my sun sign. The full moon in Aries. This is for the Leos. Get in here, Leos. What we got for y'all? Who wants to come forward for those Leos? See how I'm like saying it? I think that some of y'all need to be doing this whole, like, Aries is still that fire sign of being bold. But I heard one time they said like Aries like fans, Leos like followers, deep followers. I feel like you guys are like getting like stuck in this. Like when I was singing, it's like, oh, look at me, oh, you're like, I'm the person, and you're scared to say that you're the person. I'm the shit, I'm the bomb. Remember that? You're scared to say that, but because your followers are not saying that. I don't know why this comes through like that, but your followers are not saying what you're thinking they should be saying. Getting followers. Change audience. Use this time to just get off my live because I know that's your energy coming through because you laughing over there. Usually that's Aries thing where the cards go shooting and spitting out like that. But that's fire energy, see? But it's the whole thing of like your followers are not saying what you are, not taking action like you want them to do. This is for a specific group of people. This card's trying to shoot out here everywhere. I'm not taking all these cards. Give me one card for these Leos. But yeah, it's like your audience is not saying what you want them to say, or following how you want them to lead, and then you need to ask yourself, as the leader of these followers, are you leading correctly? One, is the message that you need to relay being relayed, and do you have the right followers? She said, that ain't me. I'm chilling. Do you have the right followers? Check your audience, Leos. Now let's see what the card's gonna give you, because not all 25 of them that was trying to pop out for you. Like we could tell a whole story about y'all. Like I was getting the book. So card we got for Leos. Leos. Express your creativity. I'll be telling y'all we can't make this shit up, can't make it up. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Yeah, I mean you can't be a leader. I heard somebody say this and it was kind of cool. It was like, hey, if you say you're a leader but you don't have no followers, or your followers are not producing or manifesting or doing everything, then what type of leader are you? All right. So, focus on your creativity and express that creativity. And I was saying at the beginning when I was like, oh, I'm saying, it's all about me. Like, it's okay to express your creativity. And everything is not. There's trillion people in the world. You only need a 0.001% of those people to get to any goal that you want. Some of those people can be repeat buyers. Some of those people can be, and I'm not saying followers like a cult or anything like that. But some of you, and I don't know why this is coming up particularly for the Leo, some of you guys are like business owners, or you guys have some type of concept or idea you want to do, but you don't think that you have enough support for it. It's like, it don't matter. You express your creativity and run your mouth the way you're supposed to be running, and they'll follow. That's all I'm saying. All right, who needs the Virgo Nation? We got that Virgo Nation. What is going on with the Virgos? Virgos, y'all trying to stay quiet. I don't know why. I'm just getting this thing where it's like, shh, be quiet. Why y'all trying to be quiet, Virgo? Because y'all know y'all supposed to be taking action. Y'all good at making stuff about y'all, so why y'all don't want to say nothing? Just saying. We got for the Virgos there, Virgos. Y'all won't even slide. Y'all, now everybody else jumping out. They don't even want to come out the closet. Come out of hide. But why they're coming out? Okay, stop. Leave it alone. Lady Venus download. That's why y'all don't want to come out, because y'all need to be getting some downloads and understand. I'm like, why they quiet? Why y'all ain't screaming at top of laws about making it about y'all? Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So yeah, you do need to be quiet. Let me not tell y'all to come out the closet when the spirit say no, they need to stay quiet. So this may be a time for you guys where everybody else is maybe need to take action and plan. And remember, I said relax the brain and chill. For some of you guys, and that's I guess coming up and saying, hey, you need to get the downloads. This is a time for you to get them downloads and get some understanding about your next level. and that your guides and ancestors are there to help you and protect you. But you need to be quiet. And I was saying, I was like, why they being quiet? Why they making over a whole bunch of noise? You need to be quiet, and it's okay if you're being quiet. And it's gonna be some people that don't understand your quietness. You just be quiet then. Get the downloads and understand that you need. Pick up a journal, pick up a pen and paper, and make sure you're doing your meditation. Yeah, you do your prayer and everything like that, but meditation is when you're sitting quiet and still and you're getting the downloads so that you can understand the next level of the mission. Virgo, that was for y'all. I almost got y'all in trouble by telling y'all to come out the closet. I was like, come out, like, don't come out. Don't. Y'all being quiet. I was like, shh, be quiet. No. Yeah, Aries get y'all in trouble. So don't get it up here with us and we get you in trouble, okay? So, Virgos, and we got the Libra nation. What's going on with these Libras? You know, this their season. We're going to the Scorpio season, but the Libras, they had that good vibration, I guess, because of their birthday. We're going to see what that means. That good vibration, right? So, okay, these cards acting like they want. Y'all upside down. Some you're not in the right place. Like, it don't matter what I kept doing to try to turn them, there wasn't something just quite. I remember Cedric Entertainment was in the show. He's like, yeah, you mean with just quite right. Yeah, something going on in that aspect, or something ain't quite right, and you feel like you're up it, and it's the Libra scale. Libra scale, we know it's never gonna be balanced, but something just ain't quite right, and that's how you feel. Something ain't quite right. And so we're gonna see what the angels tell you, because some of the cards are turned up backwards. I'm like, why is it doing that? Why is it like turned up backwards? You know what's going on, right? So let's see. Y'all, some of the ancestors saying with your ass backwards. That might be mine. Shine your light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. And he got the torch in his hand, and he like, let your light so shine. I don't know if your ass backwards because you're trying to figure out how to let your light shine. But for some of you guys, it's definitely that whole I'm in my head because I'm not sure about what I need to be doing. And where I need to be doing it is like the word that keeps coming before is ass backwards. You ass backwards. Like it should be this way, and then you're ass backwards. You're going back with your ass first, and you shouldn't be doing that, right? So let your light show shine, and know that you have angels and gods and ancestors and ascended masters and stuff like that that are waiting to help you to do that. Stop leaning on your own understanding. Is what just came to mind. That one's biblical reference. There you go. Stop leaning to your own understanding, man. I don't know who knocked on my door. These returns are rude. Go sit down, Scorpio. Scorpio, you guys are next. You guys are next. Go sit down. Scorpio, you guys are next. That's the Aquarius coming in. She know her energy coming in. Scorpio, you guys are next. Scorpio, you guys are next. Y'all need to get in line. Scorpios, get in line. You see why. The soul flame. Radha. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Not to say y'all need to get in line. That's harmony. Remember the difference between when people say, oh, I gotta have a life balance. I'm like, work-life balance. Let's get a little harmony, because there's never gonna be where the scales are balanced, right? And it's for somebody in your relationships with yourself and with others. They say your soul flame. Soul flame is one to come in, but you think it got to be 50-50. And in some aspects, depending on what we talk about, what area we talking about, that is true. But you're so hell-bent, Scorpios, on this thing being a 50-50 square match, and we're going to square it up. And it can't be, because you're not the 50 at the 50 yet. If you want to be a 50-50 even, you thinking it's the other person. It's not the other person, it's you. Your 50% ain't squared away and harmonious, because it won't be balanced. Anytime I have a ball up here, if you're juggling, there's always a ball in the air. I'm catching and tossing and catching and tossing at the same time. We can gain harmony about this situation. Y'all don't lose out on the soul flames and soul flame. And it could be your own soul. You set your own soul ablaze and on fire during this Aries full moon. It's never going to be balanced. Harmony. Gain harmony. Come off these Scorpios. Sagittarius. The other fire sign. And probably least of my favorite signs. Where's the fire signs go? Sagittarius, what y'all got going on? What y'all know it all? See you. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see. Now all the cards seem like they back up right. I told y'all the other ones now. I don't know. Sagittarius, what we got going on? What y'all got going on for you, Sagittarius. And the card is gonna come up back with you. Come on. The miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. What have y'all been praying for and asking for? The whole asking you shall receive, but we talked about in general for everybody. Something you've been asking for and praying for and asking for and praying for, and you got the training. So you got the training for it. You have enough knowledge and information about it, but you haven't seen it manifest. But then you look to your left or to your right, and you're too busy looking at all these other people get this different thing, but you don't know what they had to pray about and manifest and get to know and do. You have to put your blinders on. Say your prayer, do your meditation. So put blinders here so that when I look to the left and right like a horse and I'm running my race, I can't see anything but what's in front of me. I can't see anything but what's in front of me because I have my blinders on. The things that you're praying and manifesting and want to come to pass, and you're like, it's not happening for me yet. It's not happening for me yet. It's not this. I prayed this. I wrote it on the paper. I burned it. I did this ritual. They said, do this ritual. They said, do this sign. Go do this. And you're doing that, but you're not doing it in laser focus on you. You're doing it with everybody else in business in your manifestation. You're basing it off of everybody else's intention. So you're manifesting what you thought they did, but you didn't. So that's what somebody like stop, Sagittarius. Stop manifesting other people's blessings. Stop setting intentions based off other people's blessings. Set it off your own. And allow your guides and ancestors and guides and stuff to take your prayers. Focus on your prayers that are for you, the life you need to lead. Well, as I said leave, so some of y'all need to leave their life alone. But focus on you and not what other people are doing. Capricorn. Let's get them Capricorns. I'm like Storm Monroe. That Capricorn. What y'all got for you, Capricorn? I said Capricorn. Capricorn, I got this feeling y'all need to do some work. I don't know why it was just like, go to work. Do some work. Like you tell somebody they keep calling the text and bugging you, be like, go do some work. The person that you at your desk, they keep coming to your desk. You're like, when they ever doing some work? I just Capricorn, go do some work. Like, I don't know what this is about. Go do some work. It's like, go do some work. Capricorn, like, that's what's coming up for me for y'all. Like, go do some work. It's time to do some work. You're in that group that need to do some work. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. Did I just say go do some work? You got some work to do. And it's tied into something is not going to be fruitful or successful till you put your hand to plow and start working. That's why I said go do some work. And if your doing work will lead to the helping hand for level 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 to be accomplished. You're the fire starter of it. I don't know where it came from, but you're the fire starter of it. You have to start working first for this to start manifesting, for this whole situation. Go and don't have, and I'm gonna tell you, it don't have nothing to do with you, but it have everything to do with you. When you lend a helping hand, you remember how they say, hey, when you give a blessing, sometimes you have to take a blessing because you might be blocking the other person's blessing based off what the Spirit and God told somebody else to do. Your blessings is tied into you taking action on doing what you think you're doing for others. Like I said, go do some work. Go do some work. Capricorn. I almost forgot my Aquarius. It's Aquarius. Aquarius. Don't you love the Aquarius? I love the Aquarius. Oh. You know, y'all know these songs be popping on my head, even if I have to create them, and they're not real songs. But it'd be a message in them. It's Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Y'all are, ooh, that whole energy just kind of, Aquarius, what y'all got going on? What's up? What y'all doing? Where y'all at? What realm are y'all on? I was talking about Aquarius and Atlantis and all the other age of Aquarius. What dimension are y'all on? Is in this one? Y'all on 3D level? 5D level? You sure you on this realm? Because that shows this what level are you at? The miracle of prayer again. Archangel Sandra. Thank you, Sandafon. For heaven. So I'm like, y'all not even focused on this right now, the here and now. Y'all sending prayers to heaven, and you send they're being sent, and that's what the angels telling you they're taking your prayers to heaven for you. But for some reason, you guys are not focused in even in this, like the here and now. I promise to love faithfully. Y'all not even focusing present in the here and now. So before they focus on doing a prayer, get this full moon energy, like get back grounded and focus. Again, go out there and do some tree hugging or whatever. Get back zoned and zen and be more practice some mindfulness. Practice some EFT tapping, right? It's like homegirl B will be like, look, get the tapping. Because y'all not present and you're allowing your thoughts and stuff to take you. And sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes a bad thing. But get back grounded in here and now. You have some prayers and stuff that need to be manifested and worked on that you guys are visioning. But you can't, if you're not mindful and present, like focus on what's going on right here. And for some people, that's causing anxiety. Like that's why I feel like a scrambled brain. Like I feel like I'm rambling right now. Because you're not in the here and now. You're like, the quote always says is you're running from the past because you're chasing the future that you don't have any idea about what's going on in the present. Because you're too busy doing the other two things. Either running from a past situation or you're chasing the future too much. But get in the here and now. Taurus, and then we got the Taurus. I always be thinking that. After Aquarius, I be like, I forgot. No, Pisces, see? Pisces on them, y'all always be quiet to me. And it's a sign right before hours. It's interesting. Okay. You got the Aquarius going to the February, and then you got the February to the March, and then the March to April. But for some, see, I've said Taurus again, like Pisces. I see little fishes in the sea every time I see Pisces. I'm like, that is so cute. Y'all better start jumping up. Because they always be quiet to me. I'm like, I always forget about Pisces. I don't know why. And that's like our sister one that's right before us. Because you conclude things. And you're the, let's say the beginning is Aries and the end is Pisces. And so a lot of things fall on you at the end. And you, like that whole somber feel is like, girl, you're about whatever. I don't know why the energy is coming here. My body just all of a sudden was like, girl, about whatever. Like, I don't care how long I've been on this video. I don't care how long I've been on this live, whatever. What's up? What's happening? In my Tia voice. You don't even care. You're not even caring. You're not even invested in what's going on presently. So, Pisces, what we got going? What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? What's oh, Jesus. Ooh. The energy. Cernunnos. Life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So what's saying y'all so stagnant? Your life force. It just felt like you was just like whatever. Like you don't have a care in the world. It's like I don't care. I'm chilling. I'm doing whatever. Yeah, like Exert your light force. Start to shine more. Because I was like, why are you forgetting them? Yeah, let your light shine for it. Find your life force and dive into the and don't have that mediocre. It's a mediocre energy, a settling energy, right? So just be mindful of that as we're doing this Aries full moon. You know, you have these for the next couple of days. You'll be feeling this stuff in regards to your energy with that, because it's just like, oh, I'm mediocre. I don't see. And whatever happens, happens. I don't have to take control. I don't have to put forth effort. Is the energy that I'm getting, Pisces. So just kind of be mindful of that right now. And sometimes you have to lean into energy like that, but pay attention to it and be mindful of it, okay? So for the general read, for the collective, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to hit subscribe, and hit the bell, because we will be coming on. So like I said, this is a 2-person team. And the cool thing about it is that you will see me sometimes, and sometimes you will see our counterpart, our other Aries star. And then we'll do some stuff together collectively. And then we may even have our plethora of mystics, because we live in the mystical life, right? We may have some of our mystic sisters join us. So you just never know we're going to be in for a treat. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the share, and hit that bell so you'll know when we're going live and we're getting the information, right? So doing one general message for the collective from each deck to send a master. Let's see who's coming up for the collective, what we need to focus on this Aries full moon. Thank you so much for giving us insight and tap into your energy and zone to get the message that needs to be received. Please bless. Ooh, see, y'all, there's two of them popped up. Bless the message receiver and the doer as well. Okay, let's see what we have here. Collect the message that we have for everyone. So all of this kind of makes sense. Like so for the collective read that we should be doing focus on, we have Serapis Bay, which is ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Some of you guys, and we know why, I'm going to talk about it on the channel. It's time to ascend. Free of phases and cycles. We've been through phases and cycles. And then look at that moon. The full moon for the night. That full moon Aries, right? Look at that crow, right? We're going through phases and cycles. And there's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released on this full moon energy come through. Phases and cycles. And pay attention to like the moon. And that's just, come. Thank you, loved one in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Our loved ones are connecting to us and wanting us to go through these next cycles on this full moon to be able to connect. They want us to know that we're loved, that we're supported, and we're surrounded, and that they're here to help us with that ascension. They're here to help us with those phases and cycles, because we are going to be in the next phase. We'll be in 2022 here soon. With many of those planets that was in retrograde, they're going back in retrospect. There's a lot of us that are going to need support. And, as we get ready to do this, people are like, oh, new year, new you, new year, new you, and all that kind of stuff. It was like, no, this could be your new year. Hey, this could be your new year right now. Like, this could be your new year right now. Manifest the things that you need, like the 7 things that we talked about. If you missed that at the beginning, that talks about how we can harness those things. Go and focus on those things, because this could be your new year, new you. You don't have to wait to January 1st for it to be your new year, do you? Because you need to ascend, and then you need to pay attention to those phases and cycles that are going on to make sure that you're in line and in sync for what you need to be doing. You don't, like I said, you don't have to wait to January 1st. You have support from guys, and remember those loved ones that have ascended before us. We're riding on their shoulders. We're riding on their hopes, their dreams. They had phases and cycles on this earth, and then they made an ascension, right? So you have to be mindful of that we're resting and riding on other people's shoulders too. So they have a vested interest in what we do generationally as well. So just keep that in mind as we're doing as you're doing your full moon plans, your full moon rituals, and your full moon prayers and manifestations. My name is again Ashe Tarot. I'm one half of the Living the Mystic Life. So again, make sure that you guys are hitting the subscribe button, you're hitting the bell, and you're sharing. We look forward to talking to you guys the next time. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Happy full moon in Aries. Get it?